Okay, to start the job, I like to make sure that the sand is mostly level before I compact it. Then you wet it down.
Window. The still machines are elevated.
Take your time, make sure it's nice and wet.
Time goes so fast, I wish I waited.
Make sure it's soaked.
Span of six, no motivation. Can't think of shit, no inspiration. Still in a box of isolation. On a trip, no destination.
Then when that's done, you get the compactor going. Go over the whole thing.
Purpose. My life is dumb and worthless. As I walk my path of hopelessness. My faith in life grows less and less.
Oh, a bit bold. There must be a dip.
Can't think of shit, no inspiration. Still in a box of isolation. On a trip, no destination.
And I'll go around again.
Looking out a dirt current window. The still machines hands elevated. Don't wanna fall, don't wanna go. Time goes so fast, I wish I waited. The span of six, no motivation. Can't think of shit, no inspiration. Still in a box of isolation. On a trip, no destination. A 50-foot giant was singing too loud. Another giant built a bridge because he was so proud. And when that giant crossed the bridge, he found he was too small. The singing giant chased him back till he too was big and tall. This is legend about two 50-foot men and the story of some ancient chase. How you gotta have to fight.
And that's the compacting done. Next, I'm going to measure down from the limestone blocks to mark the top of my pavers. I know that the limestone blocks are level, so if I measure down the same distance, the top of my pavers are going to be level.
Bridge got back to where he came from. His wife dressed him like a baby because she knew he wasn't that strong. And then the singing giant saw him dressed up like a baby. So he went back home and he smashed the bridge because he couldn't fight a baby. This is a legend about two 50-foot men and the story of some ancient chase. How you gotta have to fight every now and then to put them little men back in their place.
Next, using a brick to move the sand, I'll get 30 mils below the mark that I had, because that's the depth of the paver. And then using another brick, I'll level it out. Like that. And here I'm using bricks to get 30 mils below the paver. And I'll level a brick for my second screeding strap. Make sure my groove's clear, and my screeding strap. And repeat the process, using bricks to get my depths. And then using my level and the markings from the bricks to get my groove, flicking sand out the way so it doesn't fall back in. Put my second screeding strap down, and using my level, I'll screw it. Double check, make sure I got the right depth. Yep, all good, keep going. do it again for my next screed. I'm going to use my level to get my groove, flicking sand out the way, using the marks made by the bricks as my guides. Load my screening strap and use my level, screw it. Then I'll shovel the sand into the barrow, move it out of the way. I've been doing this the whole way, otherwise you end up with too much sand and you can't move. Then I'll lay my pavers, tapping them into place with the wood end of my hammer.
I want my bitch back, my 90s bitch back. I want that bitch back right now. Yeah, I want my bitch back, my 90s bitch back. I want that bitch back right now. Yeah, we could run around and we would feel loud. Yeah, we could fill a crowd and everyone could come around. And I rule the world. When you are my girl, I would get it out. Hang your pictures.
And these tiles will come right to the markings where it's supposed to go.
I want my bitch back right now. I want my bitch back. The 90s bitch back.
I have 2 tiles left, so I'll just chuck some sand down and put them in as an extra.
We wish you were in my band. Get our footsteps in the sand. I know we could rule the land. I know what's in store. We'll build a house on a
You can always move them if you want.
back for more.
Job done.